Alright. Howdy ho, folks. Figured I'd just make my way over here, cut out the middleman. You've seen me attack all these dudes in the forest, you know how it is. Finding family photos, realizing you're the villain all along, stealing their pants, and realizing you're really the weird villain all along. Oh gosh, who the heck's buying all these pants I'm picking off these dudes? That's the weird part. Why is that a valid, like, marketing thing? Alright, we made it back to the prison or whatever. Let's get this going.
What's the password?
Fiddle stuff.
Oh. Simple as that.
So, Benefit must have... Hey, who are you? You aren't supposed to be here!
Nope.
Stay down!
Go down real nice and easy. Yeah, who the heck is buying all these pants I'm picking up off these dudes? Really weird. I do like the shape of their swords, though. Kunal Trow have curved swords, if you know what I mean. Alright, what you guys got going on?
Which one of you bloody heathens is Kettle Swart? Benefit sent me here to set you free.
I'm
Ooh,
Kettle Swart.
No,
Adelaide.
it's not. I'm Kettle Swart.
Like hell, I'm Kettle Swart.
Yeah.
To hell with them. I'm Kettle.
What's
That's how
it
that was
matter
gonna
which
go.
one of us is Kettle? Set us all free.
We'll never convince you which one of us are telling the truth, so just flip those switches in the order I tell you, and it will open the doors.
Yes, the sheriff has these doors rigged with some bizarre 6-switch combination lock that only he's supposed to know.
But we've been watching closely, and we know the order to flip them.
Already I've been reduced to flipping switches by order criminals. Great.
Yeah, that's what you get for freaking taking on this subquest, man. 2.
Pull that one!
Pull that one!
Pull that one.
Okay. I mean, if you guys say so.
No, no, no!
No, 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 no!
No, no, no.
Alright.
Pull that one!
Pull that one!
Pull that one.
Well, at least all of you are in agreement. God knows that's not going to continue, is it?
No, not that one!
I think that's it.
Ah,
Yeah, it's going to get annoying, isn't it?
Pull that one!
It might be that one.
no, not that one.
That sounds like a 2 out of 3, man.
Oh no, not that one!
It might be that one.
No, not that one.
No, that won't help!
It might be that
No,
one.
no, no.
Okay, so it sounds like it's 3 then. Let's see here.
Pull that one!
I think so. Try switch 1.
Yes, yes. Pull that one.
That's 2 out of 3.
No, that won't help!
That doesn't seem
There
right.
you go. Pull it and let us free.
Yeah, it's a 1 out of 3.
No, that won't help!
That doesn't seem
There
right.
you go. Pull it and let us free.
Right now the third dude's just always agreeing.
Yes, that's the one!
I think that's the one.
No, that isn't it.
That's 2 out of 3.
No, not that one!
It might be that one.
No, the last one is lever 3.
I don't trust you, fat dude. You keep lying.
That's the one!
That's it! Oh no, it isn't. Try another.
No, the last one is lever 3.
I don't think the middle dude's ever lied, so we're going with us. Show me potato salad. Hey, there we go.
See how easy that was? Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, haven't had this much fun since I was almost barbecued by a giant rat.
One good turn deserves another. I'll pay you back when next we meet.
Yeah, sure, next time, yeah.
I don't know why you did this, but I'm most thankful.
It's a long story. Maybe you'd like to have a seat while I tell you about it, in the middle of a Kunal Trow infested jail. Let's get out of here before I regret what I've done. More than I already do.
Oh, you draggy feet. They're sliding their feet like me as a kid. Why was that dude so much slower than the others? Oh, well. Wonder what happens if I do a different combination. It doesn't matter. Just keep moving forward. Subquest and all that. Or is this the main quest? I think this is technically the main quest. Whatever. So what was I talking about last time? Oh yeah, definition of Mary Sue, because I got in the topic of, what was it? Sword Art Online. Because that's a very Mary Sue story by, my standards. And I should preface this. I don't think Mary Sue stories are inherently bad. There's a lot of, what is it? Stigma when it comes to writing a Mary Sue. There's nothing inherently wrong with it in my book. There's a lot of great Mary Sue stories. And I'll probably go on a tangent about them while doing this. It's like, yeah, some of these Mary Sue stories that fit my criteria of a Mary Sue are studied in college. They're good stories. But a Mary Sue story kind of like devolves into more of a Mary Sue story the more it fits these 3 criteria for me. What's more, not a bad thing. Like, one of these, you can't even write without doing. Like, if you can't hit one of these beats, you're not technically writing a story, you're writing a biography of somebody else. The first one being that everyone should be hitting is the character is a self-insert. When you're writing stuff, you kind of need to have almost every character be a weird self-insert. And that probably sounds weird coming from somebody, or coming to somebody who doesn't write. Basically, to write decent characters, you kind of need to empathize with them. And that's everyone across the board. We're talking from the most basic side character to the protagonist to the villains and stuff. You gotta empathize with them to some degree at least in order to make them feel 3-dimensional, basically. Not like they're just a cardboard cutout for one-dimensional, one-note character. If you're able to empathize with them, you're able to understand how they'll react in any given setting. And if you do a good bit of world building around that, you have characters that will react to how the world does things. And hey, you're already like a great step further than most amateur writers right there. Oh gosh. It's been a while since I've talked about like my the way I categorize Mary Sue's. So like I remember the next bit, and I don't know if I remember the last defining factor of it. Oh gosh, it's gonna be funny if I was like, yeah, it's these 3 things, and I forgot number 3. Well, we'll just keep going, and maybe I'll remember it as we go along. Anyways, another aspect of what a Mary Sue kind of like devolves into is there is no plot with, oh yeah, now I do remember it. There's no real like plot anything without the Mary Sue. Some people are saying like, oh, so it's like the Chosen One story. There's nothing moving forward without the Mary Sue. It's like, no, not really. Basically, things won't be driven forward, yes, but things won't be driven backwards. The world is stagnant without the Mary Sue in it. The world was literally made for the Mary Sue to interact with. It's not a fully fleshed out world. I just mentioned briefly about like world building. If you're writing or just world building or anything, you should like, at least in my experience, because I do occasionally write. I need to do that more often, but I do occasionally write. When it comes to world building, you should basically have a rule set for how that world works and how people would interact with it. And that should be enough to let the world almost breathe and work to a degree. It doesn't need to be super in depth. You don't need to have like all the political powers in the world or anything. You got to understand how the world works and how the people in the world would interact with how it works. But with a lot of Mary Sue stories, they'll just... Oh, is he digging? You digging a hole? Dig a hole, dig a hole, dig a hole.
After me own art.
With a lot of Mary Sue stories, there isn't really a world besides the character doing stuff. There's not really going to be plot because the plot was written for the character to overcome. The plot wasn't the world shifting in a way that the world would shift and the protagonist moving while that's shifting and thus coming to stand where they would plot-wise. It's the Mary Sue moves, thus the world shifts, I guess you could say. If that makes sense. I don't know if I'm describing this well. The last beat that really defines a Mary Sue for me, and once more, they could have all these features, they can have only one of these features. It's just like a scale for me of how deep they are on the Mary Sue spectrum. If you want to call it that. Basically, like, if they have more of these features, it's more of a Mary Sue story. And that's not me saying it's a bad story. It's just more of a Mary Sue story for me. Anyways, the third one will probably be said after I talk to Banafeet. This dude is probably in the same place, yeah? Why are you just over here on these ruins, man? Why all these ruins and just the woods and stuff? Why the jail so far away from town?
Oh, thank you. I wagered Sheriff Rocky that Kettle wouldn't be locked up for more than a day. I sent the Kunal Trow to free him, but they decided to take over the jail and claim it as their own. I thought for sure I'd lose, but now you come along and win the bet for me. Well, a deal's a deal. So, here's your song.
So it's just a wager? You know what, that's a good enough reason as any to release a dude. Oh, look at all those blue lines, and oh, he just snapped out of existence. Didn't even like fade away or anything. Didn't like slowly transparency away. He just like, he's there, he's gone. Okay, whatever works, I guess. Look, and rhythm and rhyme. Let's get that new summon going. Wonder how I get more summon slots. Anyways, the third defining factor for me would be characters either overly love the Mary Sue character or overly dislike the Mary Sue character without any proper preamble or build-up. Oh, another cutscene. Oh, one-handed man, tell us where to go next.
Well now, fancy running into you again?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm sure it's all a big coincidence.
I see you picked up some more magic along the way. If it's even more power you'd like, then you ought to pay a visit to my brother, Boov, in Kirkwall.
How you say
Your
that
brother,
name?
eh? He anything like you?
Oh no, he's not really my brother, you see, but a member of my order.
Of course he is.
Now, lad, you've only benefited from the knowledge I've given you in the past.
It's not a good
That's what
thing.
worries me.
Seek out Boov in Kirkwall. I'll speak no more of it. Good luck to you, laddie.
Is that how you pronounce the D followed by the B sound? V? I guess it works, whatever. Yeah, I don't like the fact that the dude's helping me for no reason, apparently. Because, like, as we've been let known, my character's not really good. There's no reason somebody should be helping me for nothing. They definitely want something.
Reporting for duty.
Oh, so she's actually just like a person. Okay, cool. Anyways, the third defining characteristic is whether or not people just have strong emotions for the Mary Sue without proper build-up or preamble or anything. Sometimes this is explained that the Mary Sue is just the bestest, awesomest, coolest around, and that's referencing the first, like, well-known Mary Sue story. Just what? Star Trek fan fiction? Star Trek fans have been, like, part of, like, fan culture before fan culture was a thing. I'm gonna go buy some stuff from this wonderful carriage salesman over here. He talks funny and it makes me happy. And also, like, if people feel they're too Mary Sue-y, they'll add characters that are just weirdly dickish for no reason. This can also culminate...
Welcome back. What can I do for you?
I can't say that word. Oh my goodness. Oh my damn. Oh, should I save up for the treasure map or not? Maybe I'll try to get that enough money for that off screen. Yeah, I'll probably try to do that off screen.
Let's have a look at your armor then.
It's a fact. A warrior's only as tough as his weakest armor.
Oh, interesting.
Now you're talking leather armor. Reinforced with hammer-forged iron studding and all-weather bronze buckles cast by the sea folk of the western shores. Like all my leathers, it's fully articulated for comfort and ease of movement and will keep you standing when others leave you bleeding. So it's well worth my one-time profit-shaving price.
This dude talks so
Yeah,
well.
I'll take that off your hands.
A smart man, yeah, and one who knows the true value of his own life. I've always said there's no reason to try and save money when it comes to armor, for you can't take it with you.
I could use a new melee weapon.
This is where we have our close combat weaponry. When you're battling a foe up close and personal, you don't want to skimp on your instrument of battle. In most cases, not the best man, but the best weapon walks away to tell the tale.
Having melee that's unblockable might be nice. Especially considering, like, that entire boss fight where I was against the bugbear, we were just, like, trading blocking blows. Like some weird Dark Souls PvP stuff. Can I equip a flail, though, is the weird thing. Oh. I think I'll hold off.
Nah, not worth my time. See you, old man.
Yep. Take it easy. I do want to pick up that treasure map, but I'll probably grind it off camera to pick it up, considering enemies respawn. Maybe I'll come across a wolf with a lot of stuff in it. As I was saying when I couldn't say a word, sometimes the
Sorry.
character that dislikes them will just be a character purely written to be a villain. And this will usually end up being them, like this horrible puppy-kicking equivalent character that's purely there so, like, people who are reading or watching the story or whatever... You growling at something, man? What you got going on? Oh, you digging a hole? What you got?
Good dog.
Oh, I didn't know you could do that in town. Rock on. But this character will be, like, basically written to be taken down by the Mary Sue in order to elevate the Mary Sue. The Mary Sue will just easily, or maybe even after some turmoil...
Hang you for a meddling fool! It's one thing to be frightening the widows and killing the rats, but you've up and set loose that pig-stealing, backstabbing cattle swart! Well, laddie, he's taken to hiding in the Neversdale forest, and you're the one that's going after him. So you just head out of town and bring him to me, but don't come back here without him!
Alright, sure. Seems like a good enough place to go. Penny, who knows? What are those on the... Oh, they remind me of foes from Etrian Odyssey. I don't want to interact with them. Got PTSD from that. Oh. Anyways, sometimes these, characters will, just be one-note villains that elevate the Mary Sue in some other character's eyes so that the, person partaking the story or whatever is meant to just be amazed at how great this Mary Sue is. They're wonderful. They took down that really horrible character we were told was the worst, and we're supposed to be enraptured by it. Just like whoever the heck the Mary Sue's swooning by doing such. Or maybe it's like let up a bit more where they're actually supposed to be a huge, big, bad, horrible, and nobody can do anything about it. The Mary Sue overcomes turmoil. But usually these characters honestly aren't that fleshed out as a villain. Kinda, sorta.
Good dog.
They were just written to be a means for you to like the Mary Sue more. They aren't characters interacting with the world. The world isn't fleshed out already at that point. They're characters meant to be accessories to how great the Mary Sue is. And honestly, a lot of characters in some of the more heinous about this kind of stuff, Mary Sue stories, are like this. The characters that just weirdly like the Mary Sue are meant to be accessories for that Mary Sue. It's wish fulfillment. That's fine. You're writing, you're doing your story. It's just, it's blatant. And once more, this isn't bad writing. You can write good Mary Sue stories. That's not the issue. But it tends to be common amongst poor writing, is what a lot of people tend to notice. It's, I don't know. We'll probably talk about it next episode. We're getting towards the end of this episode. Guess we're taking down boars and everything. But there we go. I don't want to keep these dudes at a distance by constantly shooting them as they're charging. Oh no. Oh, she got it. There we go. She's got like a repeater crossbow going. That's pretty awesome. Alrighty. I'll talk to you guys later. We'll finish up this Mary Sue rant next time. Gosh, is it enough of a rant to do like multiple episodes on? I mean, I guess so. It's some writing stuff a lot of people don't really pay attention to or notice unless you're actually a writer. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye. Ciao.